Hi everyone, this is Diane. I'm going to do a little bit of work on the My Recipes vintage binder today. I yesterday showed that I had put pages in and selected envelopes and dividers. These are original with the book, and I put some of them in. I can't put them all in if I'm going to add additional pages and then embellish with pockets and things. So I showed that, and I showed that, and that, and I think I did that on camera too. So I think I've done everything in here so far that you've already seen. Alright, so today I'm going to make a couple of journaling cards, and then I think I'm going to maybe at least start pulling things and try to figure out how I'm going to embellish the front and try to cover up some of the dirt that's on there that won't come off. I have these Victorian images of fruit that I got in a batch of stuff at the flea market. So I'm going to make some ephemera or journal cards with them. So let's see, let's start with the peach. So I'm using just a blank index card. It's quite thin. They don't make them very sturdy anymore, and it has no lines on it, so it's really just a thin piece of cardstock. And I'm going to turn it this way. I just have this little scrap of yellow checked paper, and this is a recipe that came out of a very old recipe book, and the recipe is for peach cobbler. And then I will just glue this on and add that. And I think that will be enough for a journaling card. So we'll start by gluing down this. I haven't been coughing at all today until I start talking to you guys. I should have unclogged my glue before I started. Got a pretty big clump of glue, dried glue there. Okay, I think I got that. Let me turn this light on, and hopefully it'll work now. Yes. I have my grandsons here today, both of them. They're doing their computer schooling. They're both having trouble with their laptops. Teddy loses his connection, or he has a hard time getting connected. And I know it's not my internet. He has trouble at other places too. He does school at his mom's and his dad's. And then when he gets on there, he starts lagging. His computer is lagging. So it cuts in and out, which is very, very frustrating. And the kid is trying to go to school. And Adam is having the same problem, I guess, with lagging, but he's high school. And he said it's not just him that has this problem, so it's the system. Hopefully they can take care of it. It's frustrating to them, and it's frustrating to me, because they're supposed to be learning, and they can't learn if they're going in and out of class, and then they get frustrated, and it's just hard to focus. I'm speaking quietly because Teddy's in the room next door to me. Don't want to cause any further frustration for him. So this is the original Victorian piece. I scanned this in, and I think it's in my digitals for Victorian ephemera. It's either Victorian or antique ephemera. And I think I have 2 sets of Victorian ephemera, because I was so fortunate to find not just the fruit, but I found some flowers and figures that came out of a Victorian scrapbook. That looks pretty cool. I might stamp a journaling spot on the back, but my journaling card or stamps are in a place where I can't get to them while my tripod is set up. I would bump you if I tried to get them. Those are the wooden block ones. I have some that are the clear or cling stamps I might be able to use, but I'm just going to move on to the next card. This one is just a bunch of grapes, and since it's cut off there, I'm just going to have it like that at the top. And this is the index for the fruit section of this very old recipe book, and this one is the fruit section, and this is just a scrap of an autumn cardstock, and it's got apples. I'm covering up the word fruits, but you can see the names of fruits right there: apples and cranberry. So I'm going to do that, and I'll probably ink around the edges of these once the ink is dry, of all of the cards, and maybe add a tab or something. Maybe it would be better that way. Oh, I brought some lace over too. Oh, I think I was thinking of the cover. Brought the lace over for the cover, not for these. I could add some lace to them, but I don't think they need it. It's warmer today. I told you yesterday it was -5 when I went to get the boys. And I think it stayed in the 20s all night because it wasn't as cold in the house when I got up today. Oh, I should probably turn my furnace up while the boys are here. I keep my furnace low because I like it low. I don't like it hot. And I like wearing sweaters and sweatshirts and, you know, keeping warm that way. I don't like to feel warm. Overly warm, but Adam gets very cold, and I didn't turn the furnace on up today, so I should do that as soon as this video is over. Teddy doesn't like to be warm. I think we just have a built-in furnace, Teddy and Layla and I. There, that's cute, and I think if I ink around the edges, they'll be really fun. And then I have this cherries one with a hand. Look at the pretty bracelet. And I have this little scrap that I thought went well with the cherries. Candied fruits. Candied pears, peaches, plums, and cherries. And I might not use all of these in this journal, but I'll have them saved for another recipe journal or any other journal. Because I don't think I want to put... I have 2 more peaches to use too, but I'm not going to do them today. So I don't want to put all the Victorian stuff in one journal. but I'll put at least 2 in probably. I should have inked the top of this. So you can actually see the words candied and cherries. Okay, that's 3 cards. And they're fun. I will add probably some stamping on the back. I will ink around them and probably add a lace or fabric tab to them. But right now, let's turn our attention to the cover. I brought over some Feedsack fabrics and my vintage yo-yos. I like this green gingham with this green. I'm hoping the boys will go back to a physical school building next year. This isn't because their schools are shut down, but parental decisions. But both boys want to go back to school next year. They've had 2 years. I think Adam's had 3 years of computer learning. And Teddy, this is his second. And Teddy really needs to socialize. He loves being around people. Adam's not that social, but it's good for him to be social. So they both are ready to go back, and I hope they will be able to. They would go to a Christian school, which costs money and would require a longer bus ride. You know, so I just hope they're able to do it. Looking for pieces of Feedsack that I like with this cover. Let's see. I guess I just want a variety of colors. I don't want it all to be green. I like this one. I'm looking for stuff that might look kitcheny, I guess. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. It's a selvage edge, so I want to let that fray. That one's really frayed. And I have this green trim that I think might look cool. I want a lot of the cover to show. I just want to cover up some of the spots that are on it, and I don't have to cover all of them. It's a good thing, because I'd have to cover the whole book. Okay, I think we can go ahead and start here. The spine is good, so I don't think it needs reinforcement. That looks very cute on there. Nice little accent. I love finding old, unusual trims and laces like these. Okay, now we can figure out what else we need without knocking everything all over that we've already decided. I kind of want to cover up something up here. There's two spots. If I could cover up one, that would make me happier. And then there's a spot there, and just to provide variety, you know, I don't want just patches here and there. I thought I would wrap this around. Doesn't cover up anything on the back though. So So I'm not going to do that yet until I determine what I want to do to the back. And I don't really want two at the same level, two pieces. So I might just have to leave that. It was a very dark spot right there, so I covered it with that. And let's see, I could cover that dark spot. This is hand crocheted. It's not machine done. And it's vintage. Got all kinds of strings all over this. Just grabbed a hold of everything that was on my desk, apparently. I think that would be alright. Wrapping it around there, and it would give a little bit of reinforcement to that edge that's just starting to fray. And add just a little bit of embellishment to the top, back. And then have this down here. Oh, sorry. I think that looks good. Oops. I guess I better, all I did was touch my foot on the cord to that light, so I guess I better check the connection of the plug when I'm done with this video. I can't get to it right now. It's behind stuff. Too bad I don't know how to speed things up, huh? You can forward it. Put some trim down the spine because that spine is quite dirty also. I'll look for a ribbon I can thread through there before I glue that down. Oh. All right. I'm just going to leave those spots up there. And it'll be laced down there, and then there's the back. I think that looks good. A nice pocket there. I think I'll just leave these because they're instructional. I could decorate the back or leave that for you. I think I'm going to want to decorate it. Let's decorate this page. See, I have this old ledger book. With the green and the red grid on it. I will want to reinforce that. Doesn't quite fit on there. That will work. I guess I can move all these fabrics and yo-yos out of my way. I wanted to use the other side. It was a little neater looking, but oh well. I'll put a fabric tab on this. Maybe a yo-yo would be a fun fabric tab. How about a yellow? This was sewn very well. The threads are nice and tight. I could adhere that to be a fun tab. I like that. And let's see. I wonder if a label would be good, because that's a very busy and bright background. I don't want to add too much to it, but a label might be good. These are digitals. I like that one. I should probably leave those out. I might want them. I'm gonna look at my vintage fruit and vegetable labels. I might want one of those up there. I see peas. Okay. Now I just want to make sure I don't have too much going on. I think it's okay. Oh, I could put the label on this pocket. Let's see that. Or this. Cover up some of that scribbled stuff. Yeah. Whoops. And of course I'll put something in the pocket. There. That's a cute page. And I can do something on this page. Probably just something to journal on, since there's a pocket on this side. I got some, I guess that's a tomato and peas there. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to go and check on the boys, see if it's time to make lunch for them. And hopefully I'll get to do some more on this journal today. I'm liking it. I have so much fun doing these. I think there's a vegetable section. Did I put the vegetable? Yeah, I did. So it would make sense to put that in the vegetable section. Or the soup. Let's see what I have in the vegetable section. We can switch. Okay. All right, so I will be back to do some more on this journal, and I hope you'll come back and join me. And I hope you're enjoying it so far. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for your kind comments. I always appreciate the comments. And I ask you to leave comments and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.